Okay, hello everyone. Yes, long time no see and whatnot. The reason why I was having such a difficulty with this, with getting the video up, is classes and whatnot. Most of you can understand that, so yeah. Anyways, as most of you probably already know, the new Vampire Counts book came out. I want to say last week, yeah. Yeah, last week. So, yeah, one army I really, the only fantasy army I really like. So, I'm going to do something slightly different to what I would normally do, and, well, what I did last time at least. And I'm just going to paint up two models from the new Vampire Counts, well, yeah, more or less new. The Wight King, if you can see that, and the necromancer. So, I'm going to paint these two up, and as I'm doing that, I'm probably going to ramble on about the new Vampire Counts book and what I like about it and what I don't like. So, yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Probably the first thing with the Vampire Counts book that I've noticed is, well, significant lack of significant decrease, actually, is probably the correct word to use, of vampire powers. They got rid of a lot of them. I really don't care, really. There were only a few that I would use a lot as I was when I did play them. And really, they kept the ones that I really wanted, and well, there's a few new ones in there. Red Fury is still amazing. I do like the Quick Blood vampire ability. That one is a nice addition. That one, I don't really recall if they had that one or not, but if they didn't, yeah, it's a nice addition and it works quite well. Especially if you put it on someone like really any vampire with that can really become a real killing machine. But probably the one vampire that I will really like putting that on is the Starogi King, Ghoul King. For reasons that I'm not even sure about. Out of all of the lords, that's probably my one favorite, is the Ghoul King. I mean, he's got poisoned attacks, he's got infinite hatred and regen, all that sort of stuff on the base. You don't even need to do any of that. Then you can give him 100 points worth of vampire abilities. Yeah, let's just get this a little better there. But you can give him 100 points worth of vampire abilities. $100 points worth of vampire abilities, and 100 points worth of magic weapons, magical items. So, give him the Quick Blood, the Red Fury, and Fear Incarnate. All of a sudden you got a really scary lord. Because he's got poison attacks, he will auto wound you on sixes when he hits. On the rolls to hit, he will auto wounds on sixes. So that's nice. Yeah, and then there's then with Red Fury, for every wound he causes, he gets another attack. So that's potentially 10 wounds you're doing in one turn. So that is a brutal thing. That's brutal and powerful. And yeah, like, I would have, if they had kept like in the old book, I was totally for the Frostblade, but now that they got rid of it, I really don't care. It really doesn't matter. You use magic items from the standard rulebook and whatnot. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, I find. Yes, I mean, being able to kill someone after doing one wound is it would cause a lot of hatred for that, but I really don't care. Out of all of them, that's just, it made sense that they got rid of it. So, but yeah, back to the Ghoul King. If you give him some magic items like the Obsidian Blade, which neglects armor saves. Yes, he's strength 5, so most of the time he is neglecting armor saves, but if you're giving him Red Fury at the same time, you want to be absolutely certain that he is wounding, so, and all that. Also give him, I plan on giving him the, what the hell am I doing here? Yeah. I'm planning on giving him the Talisman of Preservation, so that he will have a 4+ ward save as well. I do not know if ward saves translate into close combat or not, but if they do, great. If not, well, he's got the 5+ regen, so he's not totally vulnerable. And all that. So he, on most occasions, he is killing a lot and doing a lot of damage. What the hell is going on here with this robe? Oh, crap. Oh well. We'll see what I do. Out of focus. Get back in focus. Sorry about that. I'm not quite paying attention at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I do agree that this is a little awkward for like a necromancer, the purple, but it will work. I will make it work. So I'm also going to do it for the robe of the Wight King here, so if nobody cares, I like the purple. I'm going to use it for more or less all my, like the vampires and all them. I'm going to use the purple for their robe. Somewhere on their body, on the model, there's going to be this leech purple. I mean, well, it's a royal color, all that sort of stuff, so it only makes sense that, like, vampires would have it on their model, and, well, kings and such, but the necromancer, I want something that unifies all my characters. So, yeah. Yeah. All in all, I'm actually quite pleased with how the new book turned out. I like everything. I like what they did with it. I'm not really too... I didn't have many games with the old book, because I only started it like a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. So, but I really don't see any difference. So, if anything, they just made it better. Like the Ineviction Nick spell, what am I saying? Anyways, spell, it's actually a lot more powerful than what it was. Yes, you're casting it on a 6+ for the standard one, but casting it on a 6+ for the standard, but I find it's worth it, seeing as how it's a 6-inch radius and a unit within 6 inches gets models back. That is very much worth that increase in the spell cast. And then you have the 12-inch range and then the 18-inch range. And all I can say is it's very nice. The first and second spells are once again probably not my. I don't really know what I think of those. They are probably just spells and whatnot. So just spells for the sake of having spells. Yes, you can reroll all to hit, all to wound, and all that sort of stuff, but I really don't see that coming into play very much for me. The one spell that I'm really glad they kept in, and it's probably going to be my all-time favorite spell, is the Curse of Years. You successfully cast it, and you roll a d6 for every model in the unit. And yeah, every model in the unit, you roll a d6, any roll of a 6, they take a wound. And then the next turn, it's a roll of a 5, and then so on, down to a minimum of 2. And it's a nice thing, it's a hex, so it will always stay. Always, for the most part, so. And all that sort of good stuff. It will hurt a lot, especially if they don't do anything about it. Ay, ay, ay. Do I want bronze armor or something? I'll see. Tidbits at first. Yeah. I really need to organize my paints a little better. Yeah. Hey. Yep. Now, for Pete's sake. I missed a spot. Yeah, I really like this purple. Out of all of them, that's probably the one purple I really like. I really should turn this on so that... God damn it. It's too bright. Yeah, screw it. Whatever. More or less you can see. So, but yeah, this is currently one of my vampire units, if you can focus. There we are. This is one of my vampires. Well, my only vampire at the moment that's painted up and whatnot, so yeah. Really, for the most part, I am actually very pleased. Like I said, very pleased with the new book. There are a few things I sort of miss from the old one, but all in all, if anything, the new units that they added really make up for it. The Vargheists, flying, monstrous infantry, crypt horrors, and all that good stuff. I do like what they did, like the decrease in the zombie points. That's nice that they did that. Also the decrease in the skeleton points. It's nice that they did that, but then again, it makes it harder to make an army out of them. So it's just one of those things, I guess. Oh well. Adapt to it and whatnot, so. Now, if any of you are really wondering what I'm doing here, it's easier to paint like bronze and gold onto something that's been painted with tin bits. So, that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm just painting over all these sort of areas where I'm gonna have armor with tin bits, so it makes it easier and a lot more vibrant once it's painted. I think I'm gonna do like the White King in sort of his armor in a sort of a bronzish tone. I'll see about that. But for the most part, this will suffice. So, the fact that the vampires don't crumble anymore, that is actually nice. I like that. Well, they do after all your spellcasters are dead. And seeing as how the vast majority of your heroes and lords, except for the Wight King, are spellcasters. And if you give them all Lord of Vampires, you won't crumble that fast. Although if you're fighting ogres who have Hellheart, that's gonna be a very quick battle. I actually witnessed a battle like that. Turn 2, Hellheart was turned on, and well, from all the miscasts, 5 necromancers. One was the master necromancer, and then 4 other normal necromancers, all keeled over. And yeah, it was entertaining to say the least, but at the same time, really, really cheesy. Probably the one of 2 armies that the Vampire Counts will always have problems with are ogres and high elves. High elves because, well, they're high elves and whatnot, so you will always have problems with them and whatnot. And ogres because, once again, just like with the high elves, they're ogres and all that, and just on their own, you will have problems with it, seeing as how the high elves are very heavy magic oriented, and the ogres are just, well, ogres. So there will be a lot of problem there, but I will probably find a way around that, hopefully. I hope. It doesn't mean I will or I won't. It's just I hope I find a way around it. But yeah. So yeah. I do like this new Wight King model. It is a beautiful, beautiful model. Just on the fact that it's just so shiny, it's so nice, and detailed. All the detail is just beautiful. I am actually tempted to get a Coven throne eventually. I'm currently very low on money right now. Well, very tight is probably the correct word to use. I'm tight on money, so I am very much restricting myself. So I'm not buying anything new for a while, just so I can save up some money and just all that. Oh man. Yeah. So, yeah. It's snowing out right now for me, and so I'm in here painting away. Then again, I wouldn't be outside either. I'd be doing this either way, so I might as well do this. It should be enough. Well, his foot. Crap. I really shouldn't have glued him all together. I should have painted him before I glued him together. Oh well, live and learn. Live and learn. At least it's all, I can get at it all easily, pretty easily, so. Yeah. There we are. Fresh crease. Yucky yucky. be a little interesting. It's a nice contrast. Still not sure. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Well, so yeah. I'll just let these guys dry and whatnot and then get back to you. So yeah. I actually like this. A little brown and the purple. It's a nice contrast overall. But yeah, trying to get to the bronze here. I'm not overly too sure where I'm going to take my vampire army, in all honesty. It is... I'm slightly confused. Like, I've had people tell me to go very heavy on the zombies. I've had people tell me go heavy on skeletons. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Yeah, I do need a unit of Graveguard, though. Because, I mean, what else am I going to put this guy in with? Out of all the units, Graveguard is the most useful for combining with the Wight King. I do believe. At least as far as I can tell, seeing as how both have Killing Blow, so... Yes, random music. Really should not have glued this guy down. Or together. Oh well. You know what, let's do the bronze on the head as well. But yeah, more or less, out of all of the units that I have, I just have these two, the Vageists. I actually have the Astarogi Ghoul King to paint up, but all that, and then Yeah, and then I got ghouls to paint, so... Focus, there we go. Like I said, love the model. Amazing detail. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh well, gotta fix that up. Someone there as well. Crud. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's see. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's get that chainmail. Wait. No, let's do the skull and hands first. It's gonna be priority. Well then. Isn't that interesting? Spooky. Very, very spooky and creepy as well. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. Figure out. Are those your hands there? Gloves. I want to say hands there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, those are his hands. Oy, 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 oy. Very creepy. Very creepy. The good sound of a vehicle stuck in a snowdrift or something. Actually, I think that's ice stuck in. Gotta love snowstorms. Ay, ay, ay. Oh no. that definitely gives some added flair to them. Yeah, fun. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, they're almost done. I was working on them quite a while off camera and all that, so yeah. Really all I have to do now is just the bases, so I'm gonna do that up. Can you see them? Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, the new vampire book and all that, I actually like it. Yeah. Like I said, there are a few things I miss, like the frostblade, but at the same time, I really don't care. Because really it's one of those, it was an overpowered weapon, and it only made sense that they got rid of it. Seeing as how, well, to be fair to every other faction, they got rid of it, so. And I can understand that. So. But yeah, love the new models, love the reworked spells and the reworked rules and all of that. I like it all. It's all good and awesome. So, I'm actually looking forward to having an actual game with them at some point in time. When that will happen, I don't know. Only problem is of location at which I'm at. I know there are probably big gamers everywhere in the world, but yeah. For the most part, I like painting them up. Gaming's just a nice little bonus for me. The building and the painting are what I like the most, so. I really like that purple. It's very nice. Creates a nice look for the models. There we go. So yeah, as you see, for the most part, that's how I paint the models up. So, the Viking. Come on, focus. There we go. So yeah, that's the White King and creepy necromancer dude. The eye and the facial expression just adds to the creepiness. So yeah, all in all, they turned out well. So yeah, later, all that good stuff.